Hello everyone, welcome to my channel B&B CBS Gossip 24. The man behind the mask. Previously, on The Bold and the Beautiful. Dylan confessed he was responsible for Luna's tragic death. Electra struggled under the weight of his confession. And now, the truth behind Dylan's mysterious past, the past he's run from, comes crashing into Los Angeles. Electra stands frozen in the center of the room. Dylan paces in frantic circles, muttering to himself. The energy is electric and dangerous. Electra. Dylan, you need to slow down. You need to breathe. You said you killed Luna. That alone is. Dylan. Not the whole story. I know. Electra, it's time. You have to hear everything. Electra steadies herself, gripping the back of a chair. Electra. Then tell me. Because right now, you're scaring me. Dylan stops pacing. Slowly, he faces her. Dylan. I wasn't born Dylan. That was just the first lie. Electra's eyes widen. Rich flips through sketches, annoyed. Eric sits behind the desk, cane resting against the side. Rich. Dad, we agreed these measurements weren't production ready. Eric. We agreed on nothing. You simply bulldozed your way in here like you always do. Rich bristles. Rich. I'm trying to help the company. Eric. By undoing my legacy? That's not help, Rich. That's sabotage. The tension spikes, both men clearly unwilling to back down. Finn stares at Luna's medical file. Memories flicker through him, her smile, her optimism. Steffi stands in the doorway. Steffi. You're torturing yourself. Finn. She didn't deserve this. Luna was kind. Pure. And someone out there. Tight, simmering. Someone killed her. Steffi. We'll get answers. But Finn, you need rest. Finn shakes his head. Finn. Not until I know who did this. As if on cue, Lee pops her head in. Li. You may not have to wait much longer. Finn and Steffi exchange a tense look. Dylan sits now, shaking slightly. Electra sits across from him, bracing herself. Dylan. My real name, is Elias Varner. Electra blinks. Electra. Elias? Dylan, that's. Dylan. A name you'll never find on a driver's license. Or a bank account. Or a birth certificate that hasn't been sealed by the state of Oregon. Electra's breath catches. Electra. You said Oregon earlier. That's where you grew up? Dylan. Elias laughs bitterly. Dylan. I didn't grow up anywhere. I survived it. He folds forward, elbows on his knees. Dylan. When I was 16, my father, if you can even call him that, got arrested for kidnapping a woman. My mother vanished before that. I was left with nothing. No home. No system. I lived off-grid with him for years. When they raided the cabin, I ran. I created Dylan. I created a new life. Electra's shocked silence fills the room. Electra. You've been hiding who you are for your entire adult life. Dylan. I had no choice. I promised myself no one would ever know who I really was. Then. Dylan. Until Luna. Electra stiffens, anticipating the worst. Bill stares at a tablet showing news alerts about Luna's death. Katie enters, hesitant. Katie. You're reading the comments again? Bill. People want blood. They want the person who killed her behind bars. Katie. Bill, this is hitting you harder than I expected. Bill's jaw tightens. Bill. Her death was senseless. Preventable. And whoever took her away needs to answer for it. Will knocks gently, entering. Will. Mom? Dad? I think I got a weird text again. Bill's demeanor changes instantly, protective, stern. Detective Baker sits with files. Carter stands beside him. Carter. We have evidence, but not enough to pinpoint the driver. Baker. Someone's going to crack eventually. Accidents like this? They eat the guilty alive. He taps the folder. Baker. Whoever hit Luna won't be able to run forever. Electra stares at Dylan, Elias, trying to reconcile everything. Electra. Where does Luna fit into this? How did she find out? Dylan. She didn't. Beat. But she almost did. Electra leans forward. Electra. Tell me. Dylan swallows hard. Dylan. I met Luna outside Illinois Giardino about a week before the accident. She dropped her bag, everything spilled out. She smiled at me. Like I mattered. Like I wasn't a ghost pretending to be a real person. Electra softens, she didn't expect this. Dylan. But then, she mentioned Oregon. Her aunt had worked there briefly. She recognized a tattoo on my wrist. It was a symbol from the commune my father dragged me to, something the police used in the reports. She didn't know what it was, but she got too close. Electra whispers. Electra. So you panicked. Dylan. I told myself she'd ruin everything. That I needed to warn her off. But she was driving away and I followed. I shouldn't have. I should have stopped. Electra covers her mouth. Electra. Oh God. Dylan. It was an accident. But I still left her. I still ran. Just like I always run. Dylan collapses emotionally. Dylan. I am my father's son. Electra shakes her head fiercely. Electra. No. What you did was terrible, Dylan. Elias, whoever you are. But you came to me because you want to stop running. He looks up with desperate hope. Lee hands Finn a printout. Li. Traffic camera footage. More of it was recovered. You should see this. Finn studies it, then freezes. Finn. Is that? Li. Yes. The same car spotted near Forrester a few days earlier. No plates visible yet, but they are enhancing the image. Finn. Good. Because whoever did this is about to be exposed. Steffi watches Finn's fury with increasing worry. Will holds out his phone as Bill takes it. Bill. You know who you are. You can't hide forever. Katie gasps. Katie. Will, who would send you something like this? Bill straightens, deeply unsettled. Bill. Someone trying to get to me. Through our son. His eyes burn with rage. Electra stands, pacing now. Electra. So your real name is Elias Varner. You've been hiding for years. You panicked when Luna recognized something from your past. But why come to me? Dylan. Elias wipes his eyes. Dylan. Because you're the only person who's ever looked at me the way she did. Like I wasn't broken. Electra softens, her heart aching. Electra. Dylan. Dylan. I didn't mean to kill her. God, Electra, I swear, I never meant. Electra. But you did. Silence. Heavy. Final. Electra. And now, you have two choices. Turn yourself in. Or I call the police myself. Dylan recoils. Dylan. You wouldn't. Electra. I have to. Luna deserves justice. Her family deserves answers. Dylan's face darkens, panic twisting into something more unstable. Dylan. I trusted you. Electra. And I'm trying to help you. But the truth has to come out. She reaches for her phone. Dylan grabs her wrist. Dylan. Electra, wait. She yanks away, trembling. Electra. Don't touch me. Dylan's panic spirals. Dylan. If I turn myself in, they'll dig into everything. My father. That place. They'll say I was just like him. They'll bury me alive. Electra. Then let them. Running won't save you. Dylan shakes violently. Dylan. You don't understand. I can't go back. Electra freezes, heart racing. Baker's phone rings. Baker. Detective Baker. A beat. His posture straightens. Baker. We have the identity of the hit-and-run suspect? Carter looks up sharply. Baker. Send it to me immediately. Eric slams a folder shut. Eric. If you undermine me one more time, Rich, I swear. Rich. Dad, listen to yourself. You're letting anger cloud your judgment. Eric. I won't let you turn this company into your personal playground. The door opens, Carter rushes in. Carter. Sorry to interrupt, but Detective Baker needs to see us both. Now. Eric and Ridge exchange a glance, alarm flickering. Electra backs away, her phone still in hand. Electra. Dylan, you need help. Real help. But you can't stay here. You can't hide. Dylan trembles, tears streaming. Dylan. I don't want to hurt anyone. I never did. Electra. Then let me call someone. Maybe Finn, he's a doctor, he'll. Dylan. No. Beat, softer. No. This ends with me. I'm tired of pretending. Tired of carrying this. He slowly lowers himself to the floor, breaking. Dylan. I killed Luna. I ran from my past. I ran from everything. I'm ready to stop running. Electra kneels beside him, cautiously, and places a trembling hand on his shoulder. Electra. Then I'll go with you. You won't face this alone. Dylan looks up, shocked, struggling to process her compassion. Dylan. You'd do that? Electra. It's the only way forward. Eric, Ridge, and Carter stand before Baker. Baker. We've identified the hit-and-run suspect. He places a photo on the desk. Eric gasps. Ridge's jaw drops. Ridge. That's Baker. Yes. We're preparing an arrest warrant now. We believe the suspect is armed, unstable, and desperate. Eric's face hardens. Finn's phone buzzes. He answers. Finn. Finn. He listens, eyes widening. Finn. You have a suspect? His hand tightens around the phone as he hears the name. Finn. Where is he? Steffi watches his reaction, alarmed. A soft knock at the door. Electra and Dylan freeze. Dylan. No, no, please no. Electra rises slowly. Electra. It might not be them. Another knock, firmer. Voice. Los Angeles Police Department. Open the door. Dylan collapses. Dylan. I can't do this. Electra, I can't. Electra kneels, gripping his face gently. Electra. Yes, you can. And you're not alone. She stands and opens the door. Detective Baker enters with officers behind him. Finn stands in the hall, looking grim. Baker spots Dylan immediately. Baker. Dylan Raines, also known as Elias Varner, you're under arrest for the hit-and-run murder of Luna Nozawa. Dylan lifts his hands, sobbing. Dylan. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Finn steps forward, his voice trembling with controlled fury. Finn. You took her from us. From her mother. From RJ. From everyone who loved her. Dylan can't meet his eyes. Dylan. I know. Electra watches, heartbroken, as Dylan is handcuffed. Electra. This isn't the end. You're doing the right thing. Dylan gives her a shattered half-smile. Dylan. Thank you, for seeing me. Even when I didn't deserve it. Baker leads him out. Finn watches, breathing hard. Finn. You did the right thing. Luna deserves justice. Electra nods, but she's shaking. The apartment door closes behind Dylan. Silence. Her body collapses to the floor, sobbing. Bill stares at his phone. Another anonymous message appears. This isn't over. Will enters behind him. Bill hides the phone. Will. Dad? Are you okay? Bill forces a tight smile. Bill. Yeah, son. Everything's fine. But his eyes say otherwise. Dylan makes a confession. Plus, Katie Logan is grateful for her sister's support. Katie Logan grateful. At Forrester Creations, Donna Logan Forrester reminds her sister that she can always depend on her. Katie has been overwhelmed lately, especially when Luna escaped from prison. They talk about how Will Spencer is handling everything. As well as one would expect, Katie says. Rich Forrester doesn't want to talk about the dead girl anymore. Katie is thankful that Will has Electra Forrester. Electra Forrester's mystery. In another office, Will and Electra wonder about the texter's identity. The young man thinks they should delete the text and move on. Read more. Find out what happened on the last episode B&B. Want more of The Bold and the Beautiful? Get updates on the latest news about The Bold and the Beautiful, straight to your inbox. Electra ponders going to the police. Will reminds her it was ruled an accident. The young man reasons that it's probably a prank anyway. Electra gets to work, but Dylan shows up. It's been a while since they've seen each other. Dylan couldn't respond but she brought coffee. Electra brings up Luna. The art teacher apologizes for allowing Miss Sunshine in. She let her guard down. Electra calms her down and says there's nothing to apologize for. Dylan remembers Luna with the gun and locking her in the closet. Dylan says she knew Electra and her would be friends. She needs someone to talk to and something else has happened. Dylan doesn't think she can talk to Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes would, about this situation. After some babbling, Dylan confesses she is the one who hit Luna with her car. Dylan claims the police know. Dylan is emotional over taking a human being's life, even if it was Luna. Will Spencer's distraction. Will comes to work. Rich reminds him that he has time off. Will just wants to move on and focus on the future. Will and Katie leave, so Donna and Brooke Logan Forrester chat. In the showroom, Katie suggests Will take time off. He'd rather be working. Will changes the subject to Katie and Bill Spencer. Katie answers, then asks about Will and Electra. Will admits she got a strange text message today. Will explains that the message claimed they killed Luna. Meanwhile, Brooke thanks Rich for supporting Katie. Rich said he just wanted to make things easier on her. That's why he brought in the PR firm. Brooke thanks him again, and they shower tender smooch.